And finally, Drake.
Number one. Most harmless rapper of all time. Harmless. He's Canadian, bro. Not saying there's no gangsters in Canada, but he's definitely not one of them.
I mean, look, I remember I got into it with Drake's crew at one point.
His crew?
Yeah, not Drake himself, and that's the thing, you know, because I remember during that time, this was when was it? Maybe 2013. Vlad TV was maybe, I don't know, 5 years in.
Right.
And I ran into him, and I'm like, oh, Vlad TV. He's like, oh yeah, but man, stop talking shit about me. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, but I had Charlemagne on my show a lot that would always diss him.
Oh,
right?
Charlemagne hated. Woo.
Charlemagne would go in. I remember there was this one line where Charlemagne on my show said, there's gay, there's straight, and there's Drake.
That's a bar
right?
and a half.
So
I understand
that was a bar right there. So I remember I ran into him. I just thought he was kidding, right? Because I never said nothing bad about him.
Right.
And then I remember we ran into each other, in New Orleans at the All-Star game was going on that year. And I walked up to him, we took a picture together. I'm like, try to do an interview. He's like, he was a little standoffish, but I'm like, okay, whatever. I didn't really feel that there was any sort of real friction there.
Right.
And then I met like his little right-hand man, Chubbs, and I introduced myself, and he's like, oh, okay, we exchanged numbers. Next thing you know, maybe about a half hour later, Chubbs gets in my face. He's like, yo, man, why you talking shit about my man Drake? I said, I didn't say shit about Drake. I said, what are you talking about? No, you talking shit about him. I said, listen, I've had people on my show talk shit about him. Like who? So like Charlemagne. Well, that's your fault too. And I said, okay. I turned around, I motioned for my security. You know what I mean? Right. Security got in between us.
Where was this?
This was in New Orleans. Yeah, the club in New Orleans. So, security, my security was like, I had a Navy SEAL security. He's like, what's the problem?
Was signed to, so he had Lil Wayne people behind him too at that time. It probably ended bad for you and your Navy SEAL guy.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, we gonna bounce. That's it. We out. Because he wanted, my security's like, I'm gonna come back in front of him. I'm like, are you fucking crazy right now? Like, what are you trying to do here?
Drake's camp, he got that other dude who I can't stand with him. Did you interview him before?
Who?
The top 5 dude.
Oh, top 5? No, but we have an interview in the works.
Bro. He's Somalian. So, I mean, they some crazy dudes. And now Drake's running with him. Drake knows how to align himself with the right people. But Drake himself, his money's not harmless, his people's not harmless, but him himself is harmless. He's super harmless, bro. Super. I stand on that. Heavy. Drake wouldn't do nothing to nobody. By himself.
Well, let's go down some more lists, that you have, because these are pretty entertaining. The top 5 songs a man should never dance to. Number 1, Single Ladies by Beyonce.
No, Beyonce, period. There's no Beyonce song in existence that a man should dance to. Single Ladies was just, there's not a Beyonce song that exists that a man, sit down, bro. It's not for you. Now, if Jay-Z part come on and you want to dance with your girl, cool. But if it's Beyonce, they all female empowering songs. No. Yes, Beyonce, don't dance to Beyonce, bro.
I don't actually know this song right here, Boots on the Ground by 803 Fresh.
This is that, what was the girl, the mixed girl who just, she started that line dance. It's a line dance. Like, where them fans at? Where them fans at? So the women come out with these big fans and they do this line dance. And they wear cowboy boots. Yeah, it's a Southern thing, but these dudes is getting involved in it. It's pretty nasty.
Okay. Tootsie Roll by the 69 Boys.
Listen, I got into an argument. They're like, the 90s was a different time. Let me tell you something. In that song, they say, I don't know what you've been told. It's not the butterflies of Tootsie Roll. South, yes, it is the butterfly. 100% the butterfly. They stole the butterfly and repackaged it into a freaky Southern dance. The butterfly is a Jamaican dance for women. Men don't do that dance. So they tried to make it okay to do it because now it's a bunch of dudes. First of all, they called the 69 Boys. That was crazy. I got into it with the South this week too because I said the South and Southern men invented twerking.
Oh,
yeah. They did.
Southern men invented twerking.
Comes from, listen, twerking is called the mapuka. It's an African dance that women do in Africa. But twerking itself, Back in the 90s, if you watch Two Live Crew videos and all of the videos, it's the men that's the backup dancers. They were the ones shaking. They called it dick popping, but they was shaking ass, essentially. If you put the cameras behind them, you see what was shaking back there.
But just as a side note, and I came up, I'm 52, so I came up as a break dancer, and I came up dancing, like I graduated in 91.
Right.
This was the MC Hammer era, Vanilla Ice era, even the Public Enemy era. And dudes danced in music videos.
For sure.
Like for example, there's this skit that's popular right now that I saw, going viral. It was a Drewski skit. It's like, dudes that go to the club just to dance. Right. And it's like, you're at a goddamn dance club.
Listen,
like, why would you not want to dance? Like, this is stupid.
I am a dancer.
Yeah.
So in New York, we break dance, we pop lock, it was hype, chub rock, and it was hype dancing. But we wasn't shaking our ass though, bro. We wasn't gyrating all over the place. That's all I'm saying. We danced too. In the 90s, if you watch House Party, like Kid and Play, everybody danced. But wasn't nobody had their hands on their knees and was gyrating, bro. Nobody was doing that.
This is true, but I'm just saying that men dancing in general in hip hop is kind of frowned upon now, which I think is kind of stupid.
Well, not with the young dudes, because they get zesty with it too. Listen, if you look at like drill rappers, they got getting sturdy and all of that. Like that's the younger dudes. The younger dudes still dancing for sure.
I mean, look. I just interviewed Bobby Shmurda. And his the Shmoney dance, like Beyonce and Rihanna were doing it.
Yeah. So yeah, the gangsters dance back in the days. But there's certain dances you gotta sit down, bro. Let the ladies have their time, or get behind them. But you shouldn't be joining in with them, bro. Pack that up.